some of your copies, I noted something. So let's see one of them. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And can you see the screen? I'm just presenting Ankit's lab report. Can you see that one?
Yes, sir.
Ankit, I think you are here. Hello, Ankit. Ankit, are you present?
I am not that one.
Then whose report is this?
I am newly joined in Gillette exam.
This is not your report?
No, sir.
Chandak, how many Ankits are there?
Sir, actually, one Ankit joined yesterday only through that Gillette exam, new counseling student. From second year, he got joined.
Lateral admission, sir.
So-
Lateral admission.
Lateral. So this Ankit is the old one. So I think he's absent today in the class.
Okay, okay. I think other members are present, other members of that group, that is group 7. Hello.
Yes, sir. I am present from group 7.
Okay, just note the thing, and actually this is for all of you. Okay. Means while you are writing your report, you must be careful regarding all these. Now, don't give any underline. That is redundant, no? Is it okay? No underline is required. You can make bold, etc. But in technical writing, generally this underline is avoided. Okay. Next. You see here in this case, it is implemented. First, you have implemented implementing OR gate using only NAND gate. This is OR gate first, then AND, and then NOT. Actually, you can see that this NOT is basically the simplest one. So you should implement NOT first in the sequence. Means implementation wise it's okay, but natural sequence should be NOT gate should be implemented first. Is it clear? Because
Yes, sir.
because you see next this NOT gate implementation is utilized in say while you are trying to get AND from NAND. This is NAND, and then you are inverting it. So that inversion can be done with the help of this NOT gate. Okay, so that may be the second thing. So it will be just opposite. First NOT, then AND, then in the sequence, this OR gate should come next. Actually, there also you have used two inverters initially. So although this is okay, means you can implement it in this fashion, no problem, but natural sequence is first NOT, then this AND implementation, and then OR. And naturally, then your deductions, this theoretical proof regarding the relations will be much easier, because already you have implemented that you have shown that this is inverter. So naturally here NAND is given to one inverter, So it will become and. And another thing, Ankit's group member can notice this one, that here I think that overall inversion is avoided. It's a NAND, no? So NAND internal to this is A and A complement. Then the second input B and B bar or complement, but whole complement should be there. So this term, these two are ANDed. Then as it is NAND, so another complement sign should be here, which is missing. So be careful regarding that one, Ankit's group member. And then you come to this point here. Are you aware of this thing? Means, have you done this thing in the group? Although it is his responsibility to submit or to compile the whole thing. Are you aware? Other members of Ankit's group 7.
No, sir.
Hello?
Actually, he is done on his own. Only this assignment.
But initially, I told that although it is given, responsibility is given to only one rotationally, but all of you should be involved. You don't give that excuse. Don't show that one. Then the whole purpose will be lost. Then I should ask that all of you should submit separately then. If
Sorry,
you
sir,
say
it's
that
not here.
one, that
Then again.
you are not involved, you people are not involved, in that case I have to ask for separate submission. Now here you see, whenever you are expressing this exclusive OR function, you are designing using NAND gates, and this is the theoretical deduction. Some of these steps at this stage, you have stopped at this point. Then some more steps are required to show that really it is exclusive OR function. This must be expanded. And another thing I have already told, that don't show so many circuits just for, means only one is sufficient. These are different cases of your experimentation. So for that, you need not give the circuit again. Just you mention that in the truth table, you are varying the combination 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, like that. So it's not required that so many copies. Suppose I am having say 16 combinations, say 4 inputs A, B, C, D. So 16 possible combinations. So 16 times you have to show the circuit. Not required. Show the circuit only once. Only you say that these inputs, you can name these inputs A, B, etc. Output say Y. Then you can show the variation in the truth table, not in the circuit. One circuit, you will have that experimentation, and the result will be kept within the, it will be shown in the form of a truth table. So don't copy these circuits, only one of them is sufficient. Another part you see, many of you have done, probably in the last report also I have seen this one. Then in the last class I told you that don't do this part, although this is correct. Okay, so regarding exclusive or whatever truth table you have written correct, but usually we don't write it in this fashion. You have to write it in a systematic manner. Systematic manner in this case, if you follow that one, then it should be 0 0, next 0 1 rather than 1 0. 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. That is the proper sequence, because in the decimal equivalent of these binary combinations will give you 0, 1, 2, 3, which you may consider as the row number corresponding, because two inputs A and B means 4 possible combinations. So you'll have 4 rows in the truth table, so which you can mark as row number 0, 1, 2, 3. So these are basically the decimal numbers, and corresponding to these decimal numbers, you can have these binary variations or combinations. 0, 0, that corresponds to 0. 0, 1 corresponds to decimal 1. 1, 0 corresponds to 2. 1, 1 corresponds to 3. So initially you can write these row numbers, row number. So as there are 4 possible combinations, so it will range from 0 to 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. And then you can get the binary combinations. So binary number equivalent to that decimal. So that will give you the appropriate combination, input combination, which you are applying. And in that way, you can write it systematically. So it should be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Many of you have done this mistake. This systematic arrangement is required for convenience. Okay, at the time of analysis or design, sometimes looking into the pattern, we take some result. So that will not be obvious. So every time it's such entry, we have to check. Rather than that, if you write systematically, then quickly you can get the result. So that's the advantage. Okay, so this is regarding Ankit's report, that means group 7 report, and with reference to that, we have noted some of the points. Other people can modify it in that way from your next report. Right? In the next report, we shouldn't have these mistakes. Okay, then another report, I want to mention again something. Is it visible?
No, sir.
No, sir.
It's not visible.
So now it's visible.
Yes, sir. No.
Now it's visible. Okay, so which group? This report submitted by which group? Can you read?
It's group 4.
Group 4. Members are there, group 4?
Yes, sir.
What about Sanchita? Hello? Okay, some disturbance it seems. But can you see your report, Sanchita? Hello. I'm not getting you, Sanchita.
Yes, sir, I can see.
You can see. Okay, can you tell me why that similarity? Initially, I cautioned you. I just told that you shouldn't copy from others, but I found that it is there. Can you tell something regarding that? Just now, the report that I have shown, that group 7 and your group, that means group 4, many portions are identical, particularly the writing part. Taर्kic part should be identical, that is okay. But writing part, can you say something regarding that, Sanchita? How that similarity? Or other group members? Sukanto, Sandeep? Hello? Can you hear me, Sukanto?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of that? Can you find that similarity? This portion identical with that group, and again conclusion, which I told you repeatedly that don't copy that part, but unfortunately conclusion part is copied, means identical with group 7 and group 4.
Sir, I copied it from previous year lab report, the theory portion and the conclusion.
Previous year lab report. That is more dangerous. That means you have copied from the same place. No. Means during this lab period, means in this semester, basically you are getting opportunity to write on your own. It may be wrong, it may be something else, whatever it may be there, but you should try to write on your own. That is that is basically an opportunity, because in your industry life or means if you go for higher studies, etc., there you have to write on your own. Own writing should be there. So you may consult your friends, previous year's lab report, even your seniors, teachers, but whatever you write, that should be your own thing. Otherwise, again, I have to tell that, okay, means you should submit your handwritten things. But still content may be same. Again, the same problem is there, but at least, but here what I am finding, that not only copying the material, but that you have, as it is available in the soft form, so directly you have copied that one. And another thing, why did you get that previous year's thing? Shall I change the experiments, all the experiments then? If you tell me, because these experiments are designed in some way so that slowly you can learn. But if you force me to change this thing, because once you copy from previous years, naturally, my task will be to change all the experiments. Hello. Shall I do that, Chandak?
Yes, sir. But I mean, sir, that will be problematic actually.
No, my point is that generally we keep the experiments same just to have the training in the same manner. But okay, means still in the case of digital lab, okay, I can change it. So okay, fine. So from the next time onwards, what I'll do, I'll change your experiment completely so that you cannot get it from previous years. So please don't copy means, as I have told, that you can discuss it. You can discuss it with your friends, seniors, juniors, whatever it may be. But your writing should be unique. Means at least whenever you are writing, you don't copy. Whether it is soft version or hard version, whatever it may be, don't copy.
Actually, sir, we don't know that she copied it. Actually, we have seen what Sanchita had given us in the group, so we can't recheck it.
Again, my point is that you have formed your own group. I didn't force it. I didn't take it in the form of your roll numbers. That's why I have given you the facility, that flexibility. You should form the group, then you should have proper coordination. Although responsibility is given to somebody, means one person, but you must be aware what is happening, because this will reduce your group marks. No, some performance is given, no, some grade will be given to your group, so group wise performance will be poor then.
From next time, we will surely coordinate it, sir,
Yes,
properly.
so that part should be taken care properly.
We thought that Sanchita must have taken help from Google, therefore we haven't checked the last year project, sir.
So last year, who supplied you? Which senior has supplied you?
Sir, we do not have any that kind of access to like last year's lab reports. Like everyone does not have it. I guess she contacted seniors, but that type of facility is not available to everyone.
Yeah, maybe, sir.
Okay, then from where you have got Sanchita? Who supplied? What is the name of that senior? Hmm? Okay, let's come to today's part. So these are some of the things, means you should take care. Some of the mistakes I pointed out regarding your lab report writing, and another thing that some of the practice you should modify. Don't try to copy from others. Write whatever you are doing. So that is one thing, and second thing is that you should be aware of what is happening or what your partners they are doing. Okay, you must be aware of that one. Okay, let's come to today's assignment. That means today you are supposed to give demo. So who will volunteer first? Okay.
What is today's lab, sir? Adder?
Adder? I didn't give adder.
Oh, sir, that means that previous.
I have already given.
Yes, sir. I
have sent you today's assignment. I have already sent you. That means lab assignment 3.
Is it visible now?
Yes. Yes.
This is the first question. So the XOR gate acts as a control inverter.
Hmm.
We are using two inputs where second input is fixed at 1, logic 1. So if we simulate, we are getting when A is 0, the output is 1, that is the lamp glows. Similarly, when the A is turned on, the output is off.
Okay, okay.
From this, we can conclude that acting as an inverter, controlled inverter with respect to where B is controlled and A is inverted.
Right. A is inverted. That's right. Now, can you go to the third part?
Third part means third experiment.
You show the assignment, the third experiment.
Okay.
You show the list again. So you have just now shown the first one.
Yes.
Second one you have done many times previously. Okay, now go to the third one. Realize exclusive NOR function using only 17486 IC.
This is the circuit. So 7486 ICs consist of 4 XOR gates. So we are using 2 of them to get the result. So if you simulate, here C is fixed actually, fixed at 1. And if both the two inputs A and B are equal or identical, then the lamp glows. If they are dissimilar, then the lamp turns off.
Okay.
From this, we can conclude that this is acting as an XNOR gate, exclusive NOR gate.
Okay, you make both of them 0, 0. So it's glowing. Both of them are 0, 0. It's glowing. Both of them 1. You have shown it. Okay, 1, 0. One zero. Okay, so you have shown it really with 7486 IC. You have shown that's okay. But before that, you should have logic diagram. Have you drawn that one?
Yes, sir.
Because this part is termed as layout diagram.
This one is the circuit.
This is the right. This is the logic diagram. So from the problem, next you should show this one. This is termed as logic diagram. You have solved the problem with the help of this logic. Corresponding logic diagram is this. And now if you go to IC, then that will be termed as layout diagram. So these are basically the phases. So problem, then you will have the design, means that's the design problem. Then you will have design steps, but in this case, it's very easy. So you need not have separate steps that you have made directly. So then you should have this logic diagram. Then this is the logic diagram. And next, with the help of IC, whatever you are doing, or the diagram that you are getting, that is termed as layout diagram, circuit layout diagram. Okay, that's right. And then next, fourth one you can skip. Then you go to the last part.
De Morgan's law.
Right. De Morgan's. At least you show one of them.
This one is the first one.
Right.
This branch is
So
A and B whole bar. This branch is A and B whole bar. And this branch is
A and B whole bar.
And then this branch is A bar or B bar.
A bar or B bar, right.
it is if every combination of the input satisfy, actually we connected with that exclusive NOR gate, which is an equality detector.
Right.
If all the inputs results the glowing of the lamp, then we can conclude that those two expressions are equal or identical.
Right. So that's why I told you that you do this one in 2 steps. So whatever that output 6 and 7 that we are finding, no, pin number 6 and 7, probably.
Yes, yes, sir.
So these two initially you can, or here itself you can connect two such lamps or LEDs. Two LEDs you can connect to these 2 branches, means one's corresponding to the left hand side part, another corresponding to the right hand part. And then you can see that just manually you can check that part, isn't it? Just before this exclusive NOR, 2 inputs of this exclusive NOR, these 2 can be given to 2 LEDs.
Yes,
Can you connect it now?
yes, sir, yes. Even over here,
Right. Okay, that is okay. Right. Similarly, that pin number 7. It's not changing.
that's not changed. Something is wrong.
Something is wrong. Your overall output is okay. Okay, this part you separately try to connect. Okay. And check later. Okay, fine. You may come out. Anybody else?
Sir, can I show?
Kushal.
Sir, is it visible?
Right.
Sir, should I show the first one or the second one of the assignment? This is the second one.
Okay, you show any one of them. Any one of them. Okay, show the second one. Fine.
Okay, sir. So this is the second one. That I am changing the output inputs. This is 0 1, and this is 0 0, and so this is 1 0. So sir, in the all the input combinations, we are always getting 1 as output, and that's tells us that the output in the 13 and 12 are equal, since it is a XNOR gate. So that's acts as a equality detector.
Okay, can you try to have that 12 and 13, the states of 12 and 13? Means, can you put LEDs at 12 and 13?
Yes, sir. Just give me some time.
Right. Hmm. Yes. This is for 0
Yes, sir.
0.
This is
Okay.
working.
Now 0 1,
Yes, sir.
both of them are off. Now, okay, right. Then 1 0, it will be similar. Okay, just
Yes,
let me
sir.
see.
Then the in
1
1
0,
1, then also
1 1 also, this will be 0, isn't it?
yes, sir.
0. So, okay, you go back to 0 0.
Yes, sir.
Right. So, glowing. Now, I think, Shayad, you have got the thing, means how this thing should be connected, because just that point means that's why it's easier to think in terms of LED.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So that point, we have to get the status of that point only. So separately, as if some probe is to be connected there. Other original circuit should be as it is. In the earlier case, it was broken, I think. Okay, so it's working now. Fine, fine. Okay, can you go for the exclusive NOR part? What you have done in the case of exclusive NOR using two exclusive OR gates?
Yes, sir. Sir, I need to just save it.
Okay. Okay, so okay, you explain.
Yes, sir. Sir, here is the two inputs, DG3 and DG4, and we have connected it with the XOR gate. And in the pin number 6, it is output. Output is DG3 XOR DG4. And since I have applied one logic input as in the terminal of the second XOR gate, hence the output of corresponding to pin number 8 is not of input as pin number 6. Hence the output is DG3 XOR DG4. So it will act
Okay.
as a equality detector. When both the input are equal, then the output will be high.
Okay, in terms of your IC, have you done in terms of IC?
No, sir. Actually, I have used only multi-SIM software, and IC is not available in multi-SIM.
But previously, Shayad took
Sir,
which
he used probably
I use the both.
another software.
Proteus most probably.
Proteus and
Proteus.
multi-SIM.
Okay. So no problem. So that I think that example will give you the idea if you go for IC. So initially you should have logic diagram, and wherever possible, then we'll go for the next level for the layout diagram. Actually, if you want to do it practically, in that case, that IC will be available. Like 7486 IC. Using that 7486 IC, you can implement this part. Okay, fine. You may come out. Kushal.
Okay, sir.
Anybody else? Okay, from the next time onwards, I'll tell you the name, means who will present next. So all of you must be, I think this is the third lab today probably. Yes, third. So by this time you have enough practice with your package, etc., and the possible and modalities here, how to present, etc. You have learned. So from the next class onwards, your performance will be totally based on your presentation. So I'll tell the name, and he should demonstrate. Okay. Now here, let me just check. Chandak, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So actually, due to load shedding, my broadband is off. That's why I have joined through the mobile. That's why I can't share my screen.
Okay. Okay, then let me discuss the next day's work. That is also very simple. And okay, let me just present that one. So can you see this lab assignment 4?
Yes, sir.
Now, so far what we have done, we have basically discussed this SSI gates, and basically we have learned their properties, some of their important properties. Now, as you know, that combinational circuit design is again another problem. Combinational circuit designing or realization of logic functions arbitrarily. Just now you have seen just basic functions, NOT, AND, or exclusive NOR, etc. But combining them, you can have larger Boolean functions. So if you have that Boolean function, then we can implement it in different ways. So here basically that realization, different ways to realize any logic function is given. Realize, and just we have taken some simple example. Of course, this is the previous one, the same thing I have given. Then I have to change it, isn't it? I'll try to change it, this part, and okay, so whatever is there now, you just suggest me, suppose I want to implement this one using SSI gates. By this time, you also know the meaning of SSI. Can you tell the meaning of SSI?
Sir, small scale integration.
Small scale integration.
What does it mean?
Sir, the basic gates that are required for the Boolean algebra. For the smallest level of integration, like for making the basic circuits, the gates which are used are SSI gates.
What about MSI? Okay, so far we have learned only SSI, small scale integration, and it is giving you some idea that in one IC, how many such basic gates may be present. In the case of SSI gate, actually the number is 10, 12 or so, means very less number. MSI, order is going to 100 or so, roughly around 100, few hundreds, 200, something like that. Number of basic gates. If they are integrated on the same IC, then that will be termed as MSI. If it is of the order of 1000, then it will become, means roughly, again these figures are very tentative. It's not very precise that whether this is 10, 11 or 12 exactly, not like that. It's an order. It's indicating order of that complexity. So SSI, then next level is MSI, medium scale integration. Then you have LSI, large scale integrated circuit. That means there you will find roughly around, means of the order of 1000, 2000 such gates are integrated in a single package, and you are having some IC for such an operation. And in that way, probably the more familiar term to you, that is VLSI, SSI, MSI, LSI, large scale integration, and then you have very large scale integration, VLSI. Actually, in your computer, like CPU, they are of that kind, VLSI type of ICs, very large scale integrated ICs. Many operations are integrated on the same IC. Then again, many other things are possible, like UVLSI, Ultra. Okay, generally we use up to this VLSI, but again, we can have some other categorization. So in this case, using SSI gates means whenever you will find this type of term, that means you are asked to implement that basic function, Boolean function, with the help of that basic gates, which are generally available in the form of SSI, that means small scale integrated version. So basic, using basic gates, you are right, using basic gates. And you will find that any such Boolean function can be expressed using only three basic functions, which already we have mentioned. That functionally complete set is basically not, or, and. These three functions, they constitute functionally complete set. And now you have learned that NAND alone is sufficient to implement any functionality from its universal logic property, NAND. Similarly, NOR is another universal logic. So NAND alone is functionally complete. NOR alone is functionally complete. So these are functionally complete set. That means any Boolean function can be implemented initially using, say, not, and or using only NAND, or using only NOR. And whenever you are able to implement NAND, then you can have the argument that means using and not even three things. That means not, and or. Instead of these three elements, I can have in a functionally complex set, I can have only two, not and. Similarly, not and or. Then at the next level, I can have only NAND. Then I can have only NOR. So these are the functionally complex set. But whenever people ask that, okay, you just implement using SSI gate, means generally we take the simplest case, means we try to implement using not, and or, as if I am having sufficient number of not, and or gates. Using that, I have to implement the function. That is the meaning. So in this case, if I try to implement this function, can you suggest how many such gates and which gates will be required? Already function is given.
Or and one.
One or and one and. Okay, that's right. That means AB, to have that AB, we want AND logical product or AND, and to OR, we require just one OR gate. Now suppose it is, say, AB plus C bar. In that case, one NOT is also required. So in general, because I can also have the complement part, so in general, if we have sufficient number of NOT, and OR, then we can implement any such Boolean function. So that's very straightforward, the first one. So you have that circuit directly and verify the truth table. So theoretically, you get the truth table as this function is of 3 variables, means total 8 possible combinations are there. So that part you should systematically write, initially writing that row number at the extreme left column of the truth table. Say under that row number, we can have then 0 to 7, total 8 possible combinations. Then the corresponding combinations, that means corresponding to that decimal number, you can write the binary patterns 0000001 like that. So total 8 such possible combinations will be there. Theoretically, initially you can find out this output, or F is the output here. So F can be computed, and that part you experimentally verify, in this case through simulation. So you will have this circuit. So you are designing this circuit. Theoretically, you know what should be truth table. That part basically you are verifying experimentally. And in that way, you are establishing that, okay, using SSI gates, we are able to implement this logic function. What should be the next one? Using a 2-level AND OR structure. Again, the same function you have to implement using 2-level AND OR structure. Can you suggest? Of course, in this case, the assumption is, means only AND or not, means you are assuming that a variable A and its complement that is available. A bar, B bar, C bar, they are available. And then you can have this 2-level AND OR structure. So can you guess what should be the implementation here then?
Two level and or মানে কি?
2-level AND OR means in the first level we'll have set of AND gates. set of AND gates. Say for example, in this case, AB, how many AND gates you require? One AND gate to have this one. Similarly, another term, that means if something is written in terms of sum of products, that means AB plus ABC plus BC, something like that. That means I'll have a number of terms which are basically product terms. So these product terms can be implemented using a number of AND gates, and that is forming the first level. Say vertically, suppose I am having 5 terms in this function. So 5 AND gates will be required to produce these 5 terms. And then as they are summed, that means I require one, logically I require one OR gate to have that logical sum. So in that sense, in the first level, I'll have a number of AND gates, and then in the second level, I'll have a single OR gate. So that will give me AND OR structure. First level is AND, second level is single OR. In the first level AND, I'll have a number of AND gates. How many? Depending on the number of product terms present in the function. Are you getting the point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then one question is there using only, so this is one possibility. So that is basically 2-level gate structure. You try to get the advantage of this. Say instead of the first implementation, why do you go for the second one? So that advantage you must be able to tell in the next class. What's the advantage of this 2-level gate structure or 2-level circuit? Then you convert this implementation into implementation only using NAND gates. That means this function you have to implement using NAND gates. Already you know that NAND gate acts as a universal gate. Using this NAND gate, I can have any Boolean function. Means any gate can be implemented using this NAND gate. So if I am having a Boolean function using all those variables and gates, so I can implement that function, any Boolean function, using NAND gates. Theoretically, it is possible. So in this case, you have to implement this one using NAND gates. So okay, let me see in the next class then how do you go for this implementation of this one using only NAND gates. Then the next one, using a 2-level OR AND structure. Just now, as we have got two-level AND OR structure, again, any Boolean function can also be implemented using 2-level OR AND structure. Now, in the first level, I'll have set of OR gates, and in the second level, I'll have only one AND gate. Then can you tell me, can you get the idea then? How will you implement this 2-level OR AND structure for the given function? Can you give the idea?
Sir, we'll be transforming this to the product of sums. And
Right.
then we can use OR AND structure.
Yes. So you have to change this thing. You have to express this function in terms of product of sums, POS form. Need not be simplified, need not be minimized, but it should be in the form of product of sums. So sum terms. So product of sum terms. So each such sum terms will be implemented using OR gates. So depending on the number, suppose I am having 5 terms, 5 sum terms. So each such sum term can be implemented using OR, using 5 OR gates in the first level. Vertically you can place 5 OR gates. output of these OR gates at the second stage, output of these OR gates should be ANDed, logically ANDed by a single AND function, AND gate. So that will give you two-level OR AND structure. And you have to understand again the same philosophy. What's the advantage of this two-level structure rather than, because we were able to implement using SSI gates here. So why are you going for this two-level structure? So that's the thing. We have to identify the advantage of these two-level circuits. That is one thing along with this. But it is this problem set is telling you that any Boolean function can be implemented ordinarily using basic gates. If you have different types of gates, particularly any functionally complex set, then we can implement that Boolean function. And one favorable structure is AND/OR or OR/AND. So we'll be able to implement it using either AND/OR structure or using OR/AND structure. And this part already you have noted that any function can also be implemented using only NAND gates or only NOR gates, because NAND or NOR, they are basically universal gate. But as it is arranged in this problem set, some connection is there in between these two, AND/OR structure and NAND. Another is OR/AND structure and NOR. Have you learned these things?
Yes, sir, the K-map concept.
Which concept? You tell me. Suppose I am having one AND/OR structure, two-level AND/OR structure circuit. Then how to then what advantage I'll have in terms of implementation of NAND gates? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. Sir, I can only tell that we can change AND/OR structure to OR/AND structure by the Minton and
No.
Langston
AND/OR
concept.
structure, right? AND/OR structure you can change into OR/AND. No, my point is that AND/OR structure, can you change it to NAND gate structure? Do you know any rule? Okay. First you try to have just implementation using NAND gate and NOR gate, then we'll discuss this part if required. So let's have this thing. So I think you have understood the problem, and this is also showing you that initially any combinational circuit, so combinational circuit can be specified, functionality of any combinational circuit can be specified or modeled by this logic function or Boolean function, and Boolean function can be implemented with the help of gates or circuits in different ways. These are showing you some of the ways, just using SSI gates or using AND or NAND. They are also SSI gates, but whenever we say that using SSI gates means there is no restriction. Whatever gates are available, then you can use that part. So at least you require not AND and OR to have the implementation of any Boolean function. Otherwise, this AND or NAND or NOR, they are also SSI, but here actually some restriction is there. Like in the second problem, you have to implement using two-level AND OR structure. So two-level is important here. First level AND level, then OR level. Similarly, here you have to implement using only, means you have to use only NAND gates, or in the last case you have to use only NOR gates. They are also SSI, but more restricted, or limitation is more, means we cannot use other than the NAND or NOR, something like that. So these are some of the ways by which you can realize the circuit, realize the logic circuit. So I think then you can try to implement it. Actually, today also you can do, but Okay, you do it for the next class. Okay, so that is your next assignment. So I'll send it by today night only, this part. So do you have any confusion or any query except the theoretical part? Theoretical part you have to study whatever I have asked you. But regarding the question, understanding the question means what you have to do. Is there any gap? Hmm. Hmm. Internal circuit.
Sir, it's
Internal circuit.
7486 IC double.
Actually, no. Whatever I have told, not within 7408 or 7486, that you have probably got in the form of block. Like 7486, okay, four such exclusive OR gates are present, or within 7404, that hex inverter, 6 inverters are present. That you have understood, that you have already got. But I asked something else. I told that how this type of gates are implemented. Gates are implemented using analog circuits like transistor, diodes, resistor, etc., which actually lead to different logic families, TTL, MOS, etc. Or previously we had RTL, register transistor logic, diode transistor logic, DTL, etc. So that means, say for example, this NAND gate. So what may be there, because whatever you are finding, that's basically logic black box. Instead of that symbol and symbol, I could write a rectangular box, and on top of it I can label it by AND, with 2 inputs, 2 arrows in the left hand side and 2 arrows in the right hand side, just to indicate AND block. So instead of labeling it by AND, you are actually utilizing different symbols. For AND, this is the symbol. For OR, this is the symbol. For inverter, this is the symbol. So all of them are black boxes. You don't know what is there inside it. Inside that black box, we are having some circuits consisting of resistor, transistor, diode, etc., etc., etc. So how they are connected? Actually, that was my question. That from different, actually, that connections may be different, that design may be different, which actually lead to different logic families, RTL, DTL, TTL, etc. As I have mentioned, that whatever logic families you are utilizing here, 7408, 7486, they are actually from the TTL family, transistor logic family. So if it is not taught in your theory class, even at the last of your, means within this semester, still you have to learn on your own different logic families. So that's very important. Means what is there within these NAND gates, OR gates, exclusive OR gates in a particular logic family. Actually, this type of logic family, they generally go for, especially they go for universal gate. Say for example, RTL, they implement NOR, so that using this exclusive OR gate, other gates can be formed. So primarily they implement universal gate. Similarly, TTL actually primarily implements NAND. So what is there within this TTL NAND? So that part you can understand if you start from the diode logic, how using diode you can get OR gate or AND gate, then how it is modified. That means that history sort of thing, means or chronological development. Diode logic, then you can learn DTL, diode transistor logic, how in the DTL we are getting that NAND. Then slowly you can go to TTL. So these are actually here, whatever ICs you are using, they are from TTL, transistor logic. So you try to develop that understanding, means what is the circuit which actually giving you this type of digital logic. That means this logic operations. Actually you are utilizing analog circuits which is giving you the digital function implementation in the form of gates. So what is there, which circuit is there within the gate? Within the IC, what is there, that probably you have got. These are this type of gates actually at the gate level, but if you see the integration level, you will find different transistors. Okay, so what I have asked you, so to learn different logic families. Is it okay? Anything else? Okay, so if you don't have any query, in that case, okay, let's stop here. But again, before we leave, again, I should remind you that your performance, particularly because I'm not able to see you, all of you, which is possible while you are working in the lab. So you to judge regarding your performance, to have appropriate perception regarding your performance, you should demonstrate your work. Okay, so from the next class, I'll call you, so then you can demonstrate your work. So that should be done. Otherwise, we cannot judge whether you are learning or not, because now the situation is such, many people are taking the advantage of that. Okay, see you then.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
স্যার যারা নতুন জয়েন করেছে ল্যাটারাল অ্যাডমিশন, তারা ক্লাসরুমটা কি ওই লিংক দিয়ে জয়েন করতে পারবে নাকি নতুন লিংক দিতে হবে?
আচ্ছা দীপায়ন, তুমি কথা বলছো, ভালো কথা। আমি ধরে নিচ্ছি যে ঠিক আছে, আচ্ছা আমি ধরে নিচ্ছি যে তুমি তোমার ক্লাসকে আপাতত রিপ্রেজেন্ট করছো, যেটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি we should get the list from HOD, means officially this information should come to individual teachers. Is it okay? Then definitely, then they may join. Already I think that link is given to you, so they can join and they can participate. But again, Chandak, you have to take care of that group division. So
Yes,
how
sir.
many
I have added 3 new students to this group, so they have made their own group of 3 people. So that
okay,
will not
that's
be an issue.
fine. Right, that's okay. That is okay. That means now we'll have 10, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So 10 groups, but one thing you must assure that this total list, means your list also. I have got the list from Chandak, but I didn't get any, but I don't know, means whether he has mentioned just roll number or not. Actually, this list should come from the department. But at least what you do, Dipayan or Chandak, what you people do, you give these lateral entry names to your HOD.
Yes sir, we have done that thing. আমরা অফিশিয়ালি জানিয়ে দিয়েছি আর কি যে নতুন যারা জয়েন হয়েছে, বাট অফিশিয়ালি জেইউএমএস থেকে এখনো মনে হয় আপডেট করেনি লিস্ট।
সেটা কিন্তু দেখো আমাদের এই নম্বর ইত্যাদির যে ব্যাপারগুলো
হ্যাঁ,
রয়েছে না,
ওটাই।
তোমরা বলেছো বা এটা যেটা বলছো খুব ভালো কথা, তোমরা নিশ্চয়ই সেটা বলবে বা ওরা জয়েন করবে, দ্যাটস ভেরি গুড। কিন্তু ডিপার্টমেন্টের থেকে আমাদের নামগুলো যেন আবার আসে, সেই ব্যবস্থাকে তোমরা এইচওডিকে দিয়ে করিয়ে রেখো।
ওকে স্যার।
হ্যাঁ স্যার, হ্যাঁ স্যার।
Okay, just that is just official, but for learning purpose, okay, you have already formed that group. That's so fine, no problem. And I think already you have also briefed them, Chandak.
Yes,
briefed
sir.
them. And Ankit, regarding two Ankits, you find out how can you differentiate?
Both of them have the same title also.
Same title also, so there should be one or two, something like that. You can make Ankit Dash 1, Ankit Dash 2. Otherwise, I cannot recognize just from your means from the screen. This screen, I cannot understand again which Ankit. So you just try to find out and let me know. Okay. Okay, so let's stop here then. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.